Hello, March 2020 Beyond All Limits Virtual Doll Convention. How are you guys doing? It is so nice to see you and to be here with you. We are starting our convention in just a couple days, and I can't believe we're already this close. So in this video, I thought it would be really fun for us to share with each other some of our favorite dolls. Now, it's really hard as doll and teddy bear collectors and hobbyists of all kinds to say, yep, this one is my definite favorite more than any. But sometimes I feel like you could have a favorite right now, or one of your favorites, or just one that has always delighted you, that you have always been so glad that you took the leap to get, or something like that. So in this video and in the comments, please share some pictures and some information about some of your favorite dolls. In our virtual convention, in our pre-convention activities, one of our activities is going to be a little bit of a house tour where I take you around my mother's house, which happens to be next door. I didn't have to go very far to film, and show you some of my favorite things. Marty just said my favorite doll is usually the last one I got. I hear you, Marty, for sure. And that's part of the fun, is the quest, and then actually getting it, and then having it and having that newness of that new doll that you just love, that you've been lusting after, or maybe you impulse bought it or whatever. And so maybe you could just share your latest doll in this video. So my mom, when I was growing up, she was on a quest, and her quest was to collect all of the ladies of fashion by Madame Alexander. And she used to even wear, when she would go to doll shows, she would wear a shirt that said on the front, and then for sure on the back, "Looking for Ladies of Fashion by Madame Alexander." This was such a great idea, everybody, because she was like a walking advertisement for what she wanted. I loved this idea, and I think if you guys are on the quest for something very, very, very specific, you should have t-shirts made at some point if you want when you go to a doll show, because then there's no question to the world about what you're looking for. Another great idea is to also come up with a little business card or some kind of little handout or something if you're really looking for something specific, so that people can remember you. And if they find it, they could contact you. So that is a lot of how my mom was able to get a lot of her ladies of fashion. And she just loved collecting them. So in this video, I'm going to just share a couple of her ladies of fashion. And I hope that you will share a couple of your favorite dolls, whether it's your last doll or your first doll, or the doll you've had, forever, whatever. It's just so fun to share. So one of my mom's favorite ladies of fashion, and some of my favorites too, are the 1950s hard plastic. Now, the reason why I love the ladies of fashion is for a lot of reasons. First of all, who doesn't love fashion? And the fashion on these dolls is just, nobody did fashion, in my opinion, quite like Madame Alexander. She just knew what she was doing, especially with these dolls. There is so much creativity and style. One of the things that I absolutely love about these dolls is the eyebrows. So I'm going to go in real close and you can see. Now, when I show you a couple of the composition ones, they have super exaggerated eyebrows. And I think that is so cool. They also have just very stylized and beautifully hand-painted makeup. A lot of them had face-ups where they took the extra step to do these incredible eyebrows and did extra makeup because they were just ladies of fashion and they had to have the show. So this is the lady with the rhinestone, and look at her eyelashes. This is another reason why they're so neat. So she's got eyelashes on, little eyelash extensions right there. So she has extra eyelashes as well. So they just kind of went all out with these wonderful ladies of fashion. So this is the lady with the rhinestone. She's a pretty, pretty blonde. Now I'll show you this next one, and she is so pretty. She is Arlene Doll, and look at her. Let me just get her eyes open there for you. Look at her eyelashes. Look at those. Now we have all probably at some point worn glue-on eyelashes, and these girls wear them and they look just gorgeous and ready for anything. So doesn't she, Arlene Doll was a very famous Hollywood actress, and doesn't this doll just play the part? If you guys have a Madame Alexander doll, let me know. And if you have a Lady of Fashion, let me know. Madame Alexander she just made so many incredible dolls, but these Ladies of Fashion, again, are just so wonderful. They've got extra, I just love all the makeup. I just love all the makeup. Let's get, so you guys can see her gown. Isn't that just, look at all that tulle. So there is Arlene Doll. Now, I'm going to go get the ballerina. Stay right here. I remember when she bought the ballerina, and I remember thinking, and I wasn't too into dolls at the time. I was much younger. And I remember thinking this doll was amazing. Here's her outfit. Look at the ballad. Look at her little outfit and her tutu. I need to get that stand off of her, but look at how beautiful the lace work is. Look, she has her little original foil Academy tag. And look at the little cover, the rhinestone cover on her bun. Isn't that just wonderful? And her crown. And look at these eyelashes. Look at those. Aren't those wild? Here, I'll hold it up. I'll hold it up like this so you can see it against my skin. Look how long they are. Isn't that just wonderful? The costume and the face on these is just divine. So yes, a virtual convention. Share one of your favorite dolls. We are going to have a house tour where I take you around this house and show you some of my favorite things. But I'm sharing a couple of my mom's just favorite dolls because I thought it would be fun to share. Now, we do have a wonderful bride, and I'm going to show her to you. Her wedding dress, everybody. It's just divine. Okay, talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to grab her right now. This wedding dress. Let's talk about this wedding dress. So let me just show it to you. And look at this. But look at the back. Look at all the fabric. Isn't it just... Here, I'll pull down her little veil. This is her veil. There's her tagged dress right there. And there's her beautiful face. Isn't that just so neat? I couldn't imagine. I love the back of this dress. It's just remarkable. And so she also has the full wedding party right over there. So there's the groom and the bridesmaids and the ring bearer. Okay, I have to show you guys the ring bearer. You're just gonna scream. He is so cute. Okay. Are you ready to see the 11-inch ring bearer? Look how cute is this little guy with his little pillow. Look at the little tag. Look at his chunky little legs. His chunky little arms. The cutest little ring bearer I ever did see. So sweet. The bridesmaids are absolutely divine too, and so is the groom. Wonder if I can just kind of turn it so you guys can see right there. Let's see. Yeah, we can turn it a little bit. So here is the groom. And the bridesmaid, she has two of the purple bridesmaids. Aren't they just so pretty? They just remind you of spring. Here, let me get that glare off of there. There we go. Don't they just remind you of just something, somewhere warm? I don't know. I think they're just so pretty with their little bouquets and their pretty hair and all of their little trimmings, little necklace. I think the wedding party is so cute. So cute. What do you guys think? Isn't it fun to see these? Now I can turn the camera around to the other side and we can look at some of the composition ones that she has. She also has a pink bridesmaid. So we have a purple bridesmaid and a pink bridesmaid. So I'm going to put her back. If you guys like this lavender purple, you're going to love our next guest, and that's Catherine Grayson. Let me get her. Grayson. Look at this. Now, if you like a redhead, check out that hair. Isn't that just gorgeous? Get it, girl. She's gorgeous. But look at her costume. I think the red hair on her is just really wonderful. I really, really do. And of course, she's got those wonderful exaggerated eyelashes. So I'm going to pull her up in front of me so you guys can see the eyelashes on her face. Look at that. Wild and beautiful. Okay. If you like fabric, I forgot who this one is. So you guys are going to have to help me. Somebody watching will know. But look at her outfit. Now this, yesterday was the first day of spring, but we were having a crazy snowstorm in Colorado. But if I wanted to think about a beautiful kind of spring dress, it would be this girl. And let me know which one is your favorite. It's so fun to see what you guys think. But look at her hair, and I love it. And I love dolls that have been played with and loved, but I also love them when they're just like in their original hairnet and stuff. It's just so fun to see how they were originally presented. Look at that outfit. Wow-wee. So much fun. She's fun. Okay, now I'm gonna go grab Cinderella. You guys are gonna love Cinderella. Look at, here she comes. Now what I love about this Cinderella is her awesome hairstyle. Let me show you guys. Look at this. Look at the braid and the wonderful hairstyle. Look at that braid up top there. Isn't that neat? Now this is obviously not poor Cinderella. This is Cinderella going to the ball, Cinderella. The 1950s ones are just so incredibly beautiful. Look at them. I just love all the playability of Madame Alexander dolls, and really they just did a great job with fashion. Donna said, can we see the FG? Which FG? There's a couple brews in here, a couple googlies. I don't see any FGs, but here's this wonderful Cinderella. I do have a lot of the composition dolls, and by a lot, there's like, I don't know, probably like 20 of them over here. So there's Cinderella. She's a lot of fun. So as we chat, tell me, what is one of your favorite dolls, your newest acquisitions? Maybe your first doll is your favorite doll. Okay, I'm gonna pull a couple of the composition ones because I think it would be really fun for you guys to see, first of all, their makeup and their eyebrows and stuff like that. So let me pull one out. The Mystery Bride is cool. We have Carmen. Why don't I show you guys Orchid Princess? Orchid Princess has such a wonderful gown. Now you can see when I pull her up, let's see if I turn our light down, if you guys can see the composition. You can see the typical lines that happen in a composition doll, but she's from the 1930s. And so she's looking pretty banging considering. But here's her outfit. But I just love the Orchid Princess styling. Look at that beautiful gown. Every single one of these gowns I would absolutely wear in a heartbeat. But again, look at the makeup. Look at the eyebrows. Let's see if you can see the eyebrow. There we go. I love it. The eyeshadow. Look, she even has blue eyeliner up there. I could never pull off blue eyeliner, but this girl can. And it just details the, her hair piece and the wonderful, just extra detailing beading that she has on her gown. So we have Carmen. I think you guys might like to see Carmen. Let me get Carmen real quick. We have two Carmens. Here's both Carmens, and they are just wonderful. It's a little bit different of a face on each, so you can see they are very similar yet very different still because all of the faces were hand painted. Look at the wonderful wigs. Look at all that hair. Isn't that neat? Look at all of that. These girls are so cool. So we have Carmen in the black dress and Carmen in the red dress. What do you guys think? It's fun to see them, especially these early composition ones. Eliza, these, the dates for the ladies of fashion, the early ones were, the ones that I'm showing you now were from the 1930s. And then the later ones are from the 1950s, the hard plastic ones. So we've got the 30s era, early. Gosh, they're almost coming up, some of them on 100 years soon, in a couple years. And then the 1950s ones are still very old considering their condition. Not very old. You guys know what I mean. They're not quite antiques, but they're definitely older dolls. And so I just think they're all so wonderful. Diana Vining said if I had a time machine, I'd go back and get a job painting doll faces in the factory. For sure. I have a really big bear here that I think you guys might like to see. I mean, he's like taller than me. But let me show you a couple more of these wonderful Madame Alexanders. So let me see if I can just kind of show you. You can kind of see them lined up right here. All of the different composition ones right there. And if you look down further, there's other ones down there. But you can kind of see them. And then she's got a lot of her favorite little 8-inch ones up here. So why don't we show you Judy Garland? Let's get Judy. Here she is. It doesn't get more Hollywood than this. Look at that. I love her lavender eyeliner. She's got kind of a almost purpley lipstick on. And look at her gown. Look at that. I am an 8-inch fan too because Tina said I'm an 8-inch fan. The 8-inch ones, they're great because look at how many more you can get up top. These are all, I believe, 21 inches. I believe the ladies of fashion were all 21 inches. But they are, once my mom had her first lady of fashion, she had to complete the set. So she did not stop until she had every single one of them. And then when she would find one that was in better condition than the one she had, she'd sell that one and keep replacing them until she just had the best that she could find for her collection. I think she was right there. There's a lot of fun ones in here. And so it's really fun to just share some of our different collections and what we have and some of our favorite dolls. So if you guys enjoyed this video, thank you so much. It was fun. I am here at my mom's house because we are filming content for our virtual convention that starts next week. And in this video, I will be taking you through the various house and showing you some of my favorite things. And so that is going to range from all different types of things and why I love them. And I think that that's a wonderful thing that we can do in our community here is to share some of our favorite things, why we love them, and maybe open up each other's worlds to different things that are interesting and exciting and different areas of collecting. So maybe if you've never even heard of a Madame Alexander Lady of Fashion, now you know. So in the comments after this video publishes, please share some of your favorite things because we are going to have a video all about our favorite things on in our pre-convention activities. So wish me luck. I'm about to go film all of that for you and get it edited and ready to go for our big convention next week. Mwah! Bye everybody. Thanks for watching.